Hey YouTubers, welcome to the TainoXtreme YouTube channel. In today's presentation I'm bringing you this accessory I DIY'd for my backpacking canister stove. Actually this can be made for any kind of canister stove. But in this particular case I made it for this particular, tailor-made it for this particular backpacking stove. This is the Optimus Crux backpacking stove. I really love this stove, but this video is not about the stove, it's about this accessory. Let me describe the accessory for you. This was it is a chunk that I cut out of a grill, very cheap grill that I got for $9 from the Family Dollar stove. I cut it and I started, bending here and bending there and reshaping it to the point that I made, the accessory. And let me describe here. It has these 4 prongs, 1, 2, 3, 4, sticking up like that, and the purpose for that is for me as a blind person to find out where the middle of the stove is. See, I take my pot, I place it there, I fill it from, it's right in the middle, right there. You can see it's right there in the middle, and it doesn't move, anywhere. Maybe a better demonstration. See, it has a little plate, so it doesn't fit in it snug. And I didn't intend it for this to be snug to it. I just wanted to have a little plate to it so that I can easily put it in there and take it out. Alright, and it has these other 3 prongs here that I bent. These prongs, I'm going to explain about these prongs later. There were 4, 1, 2, 3, and there was a 4th one here, right here. But I cut it out because I needed to, slide the head of the stove in there somehow. So the 4th one was, in the way. These 2 here are bent like 45 degrees like that, and then horizontal, flat like that, in order to pinch the head of the stove there. And this 3rd one here, the only thing that it's doing is to serve for the purpose of stopping it when the head of the stove is right in the middle. Let me show you how it goes. See, this stove has this 3 legs, or most people call it legs, I call it arms, support for the pot. What I do is place it right flat on these circles here, and then try to slide this round part here under these 2 arms, but this 3rd one I have to force it a little bit upward in order to go right in there. See, and it goes right in there. I have to spin it around. Okay, see how this one stopped this circle, this head right there? That's what tells me as a blind person that it should go there and not any further. And these 2 here are just doing nothing but pinching. I bend it in an angle or in a distance quite enough for this to fit in there really snug. And then these legs here are serrated, and they have like teeth, some kind of so to speak, that goes right on top of this, like jumping like that, and that's what keeps it right in place. Let me show you how the pot goes in there. See, right there. I'm moving it, shaking it, just to show you. Alright, see, it fits in there real nice, and now I don't have any fears or any chances. So the chances of knocking this over to the ground are reduced to a minimum, probably. And that was my intention. The whole purpose for this is that specific that I just said, and has to have a wider area for my pot to bring lots of stability, lots of comfort, lots of safety. Alright, in order to take it out, it doesn't go in and out real easy, but I intended it for that to be like that. And I just put my thumb here and start pushing it and sliding it out like that. You see? There it is. You see this serrated portion here? It goes on top there. It's perfect. This was perfect for this. Now, I cannot, like I said, it was tailor-made specifically for that very specific backpacking stove. But I'm pretty sure that I can make with this very same item This accessory I can tailor-made it for the other name brands like Snowpeak Gigapower or the MSR line of canister stoves. There's the Pocket Rocket, I don't remember the other ones, Mini Rocket and so forth. Let me show you how this looked like before I came up with the final product. You see this? This was right there in the middle. And you see this handle here, and it goes to like that out. It was a continuation of a rod like that all the way around that. This follows. If you see, these two prongs are closer and these two more separated. These two separated went in the area of the ones that I showed you, went outward, and these two went into the handle portion that I just showed you. Alright, and then in the middle, this was connected to this, and this one was connected here. So what I did was to cut right in the middle. I tried cut in the middle, but I didn't cut it right in the middle. But it was very good that I didn't, because these prongs came out at the very correct distances for creating this. See? Then after I bent everything, I made sure that everything was according to my design. What I did is I took a file and started filing it filing on these tips here in order to the sharp edges, eliminate the sharp edges, because I don't want for this to rip my stuff sacks or my backpack or anything. So I didn't want to cut my fingers with it, so I filed it in. It's perfectly round, it's perfectly safe. This is not going to rip or make a hole in any of my fabrics of my backpacking gear. I like it a lot. I'm very proud of it. So I hope that somebody out there that doesn't necessarily have the visual impaired problem like I do, but have the need of coming up with something like that, so that enjoy the same kind of comfort that I am enjoying it right now. So I hope you like this presentation. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I have not used it yet, but I know it's going to be the #1 accessory that I always bring in my backpacking trip. Well, and this is what it looks like when it's all assembled all together. Here's the accessory I made for the stove. Here is the stove. Here's the canister. See, it's one piece. It's real sturdy. Here's a pot when I put it on top of it. By the way, this is the GSI teapot that weighs 6 ounces. I paid I guess $25 for these. I recommend it to everybody. But see, anybody, if I would use any pot bigger than this diameter here, will not be useful for this, because of these tips that are sticking up like that. See, but a little smaller, yes. There it is. I like it. I love it. 2 thumbs up for it. Hey, I almost forgot to mention, the process of making this was a lot of fun. The way I made it was, well, the way I cut it out was I took one of those, it's the blade of one of those hacksaw tools, cutting tools, and I used just the very blade. It was very hard to do, but it was a lot of fun to do. So it doesn't take specialty tools in order to make this. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that this does not represent a lot of weight in your backpack. So it's going to be it weighs only 0.9 ounces. So for the amount of comfort that this is going to bring, is worth to bring that extra almost 1 ounce. So I just wanted to mention that, and I hope you like it, and I hope that you take it in consideration. And until my next video, like I always say, later.